I was watching The Wolf of Wall Street the other night, and it occurred to me that this movie has a lot to give, even if you exclude the entertainment part. So I decided to focus on the good points of the movie, the Jordan Belfort character in particular, and exclude all the things that have no value or should be avoided. So let's get to it. The first and probably the most important lesson: want something very, very bad. Want money, want relationship, want recognition, want whatever you want, but keep it big. Don't just want $1,000, eager to be a millionaire, eager to be famous, or whatever that hides in your wildest dreams, and want it so bad that you would be willing to actually do something, like work harder, change yourself, improve where you need to improve. That is the key. And then ask yourself a question. Is there some particular way you want to make money, or is it just money? If there is a way, then you are actually on a right path because you understand that money is obtained through efforts and work, in which case there is a shortcut for us. And lesson number 2, be professional. Whatever you do or whatever you want to do, be professional. That is the single most convenient shortcut there is. And just before I proceed further, I would like to explain that you have to put efforts to become professional, and yes, it takes time, but there are no restrictions to improve yourself as well as some particular skills. No one was born professional, they made it by themselves. It takes practice more than anything, and that is the beauty of it. Admit it and enjoy the process. So, back to the point, becoming professional might not sound like a shortcut, but it really is. It pays you dividends in the long term, just like bank pays you interest for the money you keep in it. Ever wanted to make $100,000 a year without literally doing anything? Well, there is a solution. You just need to deposit $2 million in the bank and they will pay you $100,000 at the end of the year. My point is, don't expect cheap money, and instead focus on the way which you would like to take to actually earn money. Lesson number 3. Learn to deal with people. Whatever you do, almost every time you will have interaction with others. So, amongst all other things like making a good impression, knowing how to listen, how to handle tough situations, you must also know how to sell yourself high. One way or the other, you are your biggest asset after all. Lesson number 4, and probably the most common excuse ever found: don't let the problems affect your target and your path. Instead of justifying status quo by using those problems, for example, I can't change my poor job because I have financial commitments, use those problems as a motivation tool. I want to change my job to take care of my financial commitments. That is how it should be, isn't it? And the thing is that despite understanding that we don't usually do it, we avoid even searching for another job or opportunity because we know that we cannot afford to lose stable income. But in reality, you can land a better job without quitting your current job before you begin to search. So the only obstacle in the way is our mindset. We always have a cheap excuse to cover our behavior, even in front of ourselves. Lesson number 5 is actually a key point composition of another smart and proper behavior examples from the movie. Take risks. According to the movie, taking risks is what separates young from the old. Be cool and enjoy your life. Have a purpose, or in other words, know the why thing. Don't miss opportunities, face threats, confront them, and don't hide. So, that was my quick thoughts about the good examples we can learn from Jordan Belfort. I hope you liked it, and I recommend watching the original movie yourself, because there really is more to learn from it.